Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... We're tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson coming to you courtside with Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce, our reporter. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, came out with a victory.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
6 to shoot. It's tipped. And stolen by Williamson. Outside Thibault. Williamson left side. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And both of these teams looking to work the ball inside, Chris. We should see a lot of post-up chances.
Yeah, these teams have great talent down on the blocks. I mean, you should see some great battles. Let's watch these battles inside the paint.
Here's Conley. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
He's so crafty near the bucket. You give Conley a little room to work with, he'll do his thing.
About a minute into this first quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Williamson with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Conley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Gets the three to fall.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
And there's a 3-second violation. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Williamson outside. And Williamson throws it down.
Big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
Now here's Ball. To the wing on the left. Pass to Thibault. And there's the lob. And Williamson throws it down.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
And stolen by Williamson. It's George on the wing.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Kemp. Rejected.
Serve. Just Mr. Williams. Sorry.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Kemp. Five to shoot. Pass to George. Thybulle with a steal. Payton with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. To the wing, right side. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Back to George. Tipped. In transition. Here they come. Here's Bull. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now here's George. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Conley goes in. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The handles of Conley, sick. I mean, he knows how to put on the display with his ball control when he wants to.
He got a piece of it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Some changes for New Orleans. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. George drives in. And George with the jam.
And reminding everyone of his athleticism, George can still get up and drop the hammer.
From outside the arc. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George outside. Up and over Kennard. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Zion Williamson has been on display for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And Edwards, here we go. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Ram for three. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Edwards with it. And it's Graham picking him up. George for three. Sends it home from three-point land. George has got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Paul George.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is what makes George a star. His confidence rising and firing off the catch.
Shot's good by Connaughton.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Now here's Edwards. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Moutier. 11-point game. Kennard on the wing. Shoots over George. That one's wide left.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Now here's George. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. George has got 8 here in this quarter.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get position inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
Call no good. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Moutier. Kennard on the wing. And that one's long. And Washington with possession. They're on a 12-3 run to the inside.
Back to Edwards in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to the wing. That shot, no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:44 left in the second period. Pass to Marjanovic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Vucevic with it. Here's Kispert, defended by Kennard. Here's Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Edwards. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. .51 seconds left in the second period. Inside. Here's Stevens. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Graham. Kennard with it. Back to Graham. Launches it. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Now Vucevic. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes a first.
Second.
And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Both good from the line that time. Pass to Kispert. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Pass to George. Ball with a steal. Williamson with it. Here's Kemp. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Oh, no good.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 10. Pass to Bull. Back to Williamson. Stolen by Conley. From deep, Johnson. Bull grabs the board. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And the basket is good. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Doesn't go that time. And the Wizards going the other way now. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now Ball. He's got 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Washington ball.
And the Wizards with possession here. It's a 13-point game. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Fall. Sinks that one from the post. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
First personal foul.
Checking in for the Wizards.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Kennard. Knocks down the long J. Kennard's got his second bucket on the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the middle.
2 minutes
Here's Vucevic.
in the third.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Fall. Kennard outside. And there's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Watch out, Luke Kennard clear to take him.
To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Here's Moutier. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And here's Kispert from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
For 3.
Kispert's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Fall. Ram for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And another 3 for New Orleans.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Out left to the wing. .34 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Harold. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Fall. Kicks it out to Kennard. On the wing, Connaughton. Over Kispert. Clock at 6. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Stevens. Back to Harold. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. George outside. With the drive. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assists, and they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Thibault. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
He's such a dependable facilitator. Conley knows it's his responsibility to share the wealth with his guys.
Pass to Payton. Here's Williamson. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Now here's Ball. To the left wing. Outside Thibault. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
It's George on the wing. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Plenty of muscle from Zion on that try. Busting up the defense and forcing his way to a shot.
Here's Johnson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the dunk by Gafford.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Now here's Ball. Out on his own on the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Ball. Outside Payton. Picked by Williamson. Goes back up. No good that time. And Washington the other way now. Outside Conley. It's George on the wing. Pass to Gafford. Here's Conley. Deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Ball. Payton with it. Covered by Johnson. Down low. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Now here's Gafford. Pass to Johnson. And the Wizards with another 3.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double-team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pelicans.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Zion Williamson.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
To the inside. Oh, stolen by Peyton. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And you know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Here's Bull. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team.
Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, she a real pap. Drive her own car, she don't need no lift. In the